Hey guys, I am Brian and this is the evening drive. Maybe not anymore. Well, we shall see by the end of this video. Now, many of you have been asking how come I don't create content anymore, why I don't post and all that. And yeah, it's been quite some time now. As actually, I don't think I created any content last year, and even the year before, I think my last video, I'm not sure when my last video was. That's why I'm here. And for those who have been trying to keep tabs, uh, inquiring what's going on, well, thank you. Thank you for that. I actually have about 2 or 3 reasons why there has not been any content last year. It's not because I didn't try. I did try. I did try. I just never went through with posting it. Now, the first reason was I needed to take a break from YouTube. Um, when you watch these videos, they look easy to make. We make it easy. We make it look easy for you guys. So like, people used to think I just walk into the car and then start recording. I wish it was that easy. It is normally easy when you're by yourself, but if you have someone else involved, like a guest, now the dynamics change because now you have 2 or 3 cameras, and then you have a camera facing outside, and it's a lot of work. It used to take me about 45 to an hour just to set up, and just that could take a toll on my preparations to do the interview or to talk to the guests and make sure that you guys get the most out of the guests, and then maybe you can pick a few. The more we get from the guests, the more is available from what you can pick out. These shows go for about an hour or an hour and a half. For you to cut out at least 45 minutes, and that could, the setup only could wear me down, and by the time I'm into the interview, I'm already like using too much mental strength to think. And remember, I'm also driving, and remember, I had to also take down because this was my regular car for my other business, and I needed time off for my other business. I do not survive on YouTube. I am actually a photographer. I am a CPP. Those who know what it is, a certified professional photographer by PPA, Professional Photographers of America. For somebody to go for that, it really means that you are taking photography as a big deal. So I do. It's what I survive on. It's my 9 to 5. It's my 1099. It's yeah. So I needed some time to streamline my photography business for me to be able to keep up with both YouTube, which is not paying enough, and photography, which is paying enough, and yet YouTube is kind of taking more of my time. I need to take that time off, think about the future of Evening Drive. I feel like there are some guests who are more comfortable if they are seated somewhere and then you talk. I wanted to be able to have those guests, and but mainly the main reason was the setting up and taking down of the scene was wearing me down. When time for the actual shooting came, I was already tired from setting up, and now I'm thinking about taking down, and I couldn't focus. I was struggling to focus on the actual interview itself. So that was an issue. I need to first sit back and think about what was the future of Evening Drive. And the other thing was I had to give some time to my other business so that I could streamline it and have it to a level I wanted to. When I took the time off, I was able to come up with a decision to find a place. I turn it into a studio for the Evening Drive. Have all the equipment, cameras, light, everything set, move in, so that whenever I have to record, just walk in, switch on the lights, switch on the cameras, press record, and start talking. So when you're doing this, and you have to set up and take down every time, you do not have that much room to improve. If you have something you want to change, it will be very hard for you to change it, because every time you set up, you're starting from scratch. Now, to improve on something, you will find that you may forget on something else, and maybe have rectify one thing and then make a mistake on the other, because every time you're starting from scratch. Now, towards the end of the year, you guys who were following on Facebook and Instagram, you saw a teaser of what I was working on, and towards the end of the year, I was able to show you what we had found. Now, we got a room that we're turning into a studio. It had some work that had to be done, some renovations that were needed. Now, I tried to get somebody who will do it, but also not at a steep price. I couldn't, and time was running out, so I took up the challenge to do it myself. I have never done any construction project. The drywall needed repair, a lot had to go in, so I did the drywall, the sanding, the painting, and I changed the carpet too. And we now have what I would consider a studio. Now, the reason of making this video is to introduce to you where the channel is heading. Since we are not going to be driving anymore, it will just be a sit down, come in, sit, talk, kind of a podcast. We are changing from Evening Drive to Bryn Dialogues. And starting today, you're going to see everything change. The theme color is going to change. The logo is going to change. Some graphics are going to change. A few more other things are going to be changing. And over time, everything will be different. And some of those changes start now. Most of the content that we'll be shooting will be indoor, in here. I'm not saying that we won't be doing any outdoor. I mean, outdoor is still fun. I like driving. Never know. But most of it, at least, it will still be here. With this setup, I know I'll be able to create a lot more content, have more guests. There are those stories that I know if maybe I was driving, I wouldn't bring out. But because I'll be seated down, I'll be able to bring in those guests that will tell those stories that you, the audience, are looking for. I am as excited as some of you are, for real. And yeah, if you want to keep up with what's happening in between episodes, please follow on Instagram and Facebook, because that's where I post what's coming up. So what should you expect? Definitely a lot more content is coming your way from all corners of the country and all disciplines, a variety of disciplines. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do, so that you don't miss out. And if a video comes out which you happen to resonate with, share it, like it, and let others know what you like. And let me know in the comment what you want to see. So with that, I want to wish you a happy and prosperous new year. I am Brian, and this is Bryn Dialogues.